Welcome back to today's Minecraft video. Today we are going to be taking a look at some rather basic redstone things. There's 6 chests here, but there's actually going to be 7, and it's because the last one I'm going to do in creative mode because it's a little bit annoying to do. You'll see what that is. So, for our first thing, we have a rather, a small, repeater clock, I like to call it. So basically, what this does is it can automatically cause a toggle in a redstone signal on and off. I have to get this right because I only have so much supplies. So I think what I'm going to do instead here, I'm going to put this here. Does this work? Dang it, I messed up. See, the thing with this is that when you give it a power source, it has to be quick. Ah, here we go, yes. So as you can see, hang on a second. No, not yime. I believe it's time set day. There. So as you can see, this is constantly flickering on and off. Now, if you were to, for example, I'm going to borrow something from the next project here. Forget what that was even supposed to. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to power it, obviously. Wait. As you can see, this is a there's other ways to do it using redstone comparators, but this is the simplest way to do it. I'm actually going to get rid of this one now. I need this piston. Hang on. I need this piston for the next project, so. We're going to take what we have left from this, the redstone torch and the redstone. Put it in. Now, you don't have to use a redstone torch. You can use a lever. You can use a redstone block and then quickly break it. There's a lot of things you can use, but I find a redstone torch easiest because it just breaks easily. And you can also make this go slower, too. I forgot to show you that. See, by setting those tick speeds different, you can make it go slower. On to the next thing. This is called a NOT gate. Now, we're going to be using both of these in some of our projects. What this is basically, this changes the output to the exact opposite of what you have it set as. So let's say, so as you can see right now, it's turned on because yeah, there's a redstone torch there. However, this is going to be used in our last project, by the way. When you do that, you see that lever is turned on. Like I can prove that. One second. That lever's turned on, but that's not. Basically, what a NOT gate does is that when a redstone torches send out a redstone signal, but when they receive one, it turns it off. And see, when you turn that lever off, it turns the piston on. This is going to be used in our last project, and I'm going to tell you when we're done with the others. So this is actually quite useful in a lot of things. So yeah, we're just going to let that on there because that's the way it should be. Wait, what? Oh wait, no, that's because it's turned off. Okay, there we go. Alright, now this is when we start getting complex. So I invented this. Yes, I was on Angman's SMP. I invented this on his SMP. So basically, I'm sure I didn't invent it, but other people probably used it. So, if you don't know what this is, it's a manually operated TNT drill. So we need to go a little bit far away from this one. We're gonna go over here, away from everything else. So, basically what you want to do for this is you want to just build a little bit of a staircase up here. Should probably go about 8 to 10 blocks up in the air. You're going to see what this does in a minute. It actually works quite well, especially in places like deserts. So basically this is a mining type of thing. Now, in a normal survival world, this is just a heads up, if you intend to use this, you're going to spend a lot of hours hunting creepers. So what I recommend is make a mob farm. Later on, I'll make a video with Angman on his SMP, maybe. And basically, we'll show you how we made our mob farm. So now what you want to do is you want to branch out here. So you want to stay away, you want to get it away from the staircase so you don't accidentally blow anything up. It's on peaceful, it doesn't matter. So anyway, what you want to do is you want to take this and you put it there. I didn't think about the fact that I don't have a pickaxe. Hang on a second. Give S dang it, I forgot the T. Where is that? Let's do iron. No, not iton. Iron. Pick. I was trying to think if pick and axe were two different words. So, give it all these. So, what we're going to do now is we have to go up here, and this is actually really simple. Like, anyone can do this. You just need to make... The only expensive parts are the TNT and the dispenser, because the dispenser takes a bow. And our next project, by the way, is going to be another TNT drill, but it's going to be a semi-automatic one, and that's where that redstone clock is going to come into use. That's why I built those two things, because that's going to come in use for the last project. That's going to come in use for this next project after this one. So basically what you have to do is you have to somehow be able to get this right like that. And then, I wish I had two people so I could sit here and flip the lever. So we're just going to flip it twice for now and show you what this does. Alright, you only want to do one at a time. That was my bad. If you do one at a time, it actually goes pretty well. No, me and Eggman found diamonds yesterday using this. Like, don't underestimate this thing. It takes a while, but at least you're not slamming pickaxes all over the time. Yeah, as you can see, this works a bit efficiently. We're gonna take it down to the bedrock. And see, the problem with these is once you reach bedrock, you can't blast your way down any further. So you have to pack it all up and move it. And the semi-automatic one's kind of hard to do that with because you have an entire redstone clock next to it that holds a signal constantly on and off, and you have to break all that, and then you have to take all this stuff. Well, you don't even have to. It's only cobblestone. If you mine for 15 minutes, you can like get double this amount. So I mean, like, yeah. Jeez, how far down? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Lag. As you can see, it works pretty well. But like I said, it's not very... This one is more mobile than the other one. How much do we have left anyway? 16. So we've used half of it because I had 32. So basically, what you want to do is, not only do you just want to build one of those, you're going to have to strategically set those repeaters to go just at the right time. Because if you don't, you're going to have TNT go too quick, and when TNT explodes next to another block of lit TNT, it actually sends it flying. And you might end up with TNT flying in every direction, putting craters all over the place, and that's not really good either. Oh, yay. Now see, the other thing is, if you build this up too high, you can't reach the bottom, because the TNT will explode before it hits the bottom. Now, as you can see, we've hit stone. I want to see. So it doesn't, yeah, there we go. We hit bottom. So basically, that's what that does. So we're going to keep this cobblestone on us because we might actually need it for this next one. So what we're going to be doing here is it's basically the same general idea. You just make like a drill pointing down. However, you're gonna need, I'm gonna need some extra redstone. If you're wondering why that torch is there, that's just because we're using a clock on this one, so we're gonna have to have that signal start. So I'm probably gonna need some more redstone for this one, so I'm probably gonna take that out of there. So we're gonna go a little bit elsewhere for this one. Hang on a second. /game. No. Oh. Nope. Do daylight cycle. There it is. Oh my god, it has to be capital. Daylight cycle false. And then /time set New. There we go. That's better. Alright, so we got some permanent light now. So basically you want to start off by doing the same thing. However, you want to build off a little bit. So hang on. Let me just do this real quick. If I could do a time lapse, I would, because, I mean, you guys obviously know how to build the frame for this thing now. I already showed you. I just want to get to... What in the name of the... No. See, this is why I said I got a new keyboard and the keys are less spaced out, so it's kind of weird. So I'm going to go a little bit up higher for this one, because I want these TNT blocks. I'm not going to take this one down to bedrock. I am, but I can just, like, walk away. I don't have to sit there and keep flipping the lever. I apologize for wasting all that time, but, like, bro, I was oh no, I was pressing the caps lock key. Ow, ow. Oh, I almost walked off the edge. Alright. So, we're actually going to put the dispenser on last, so nothing goes wrong. So, we're going to keep that TNT on us. So, we're going to go all the way out to here. Now, what we have to do is we have to build this part. Now, it's your choice if you want to leave this out in the open, or you want to, like, put a wall around it, but I'm just going to leave it out in the open for the sake of time. So, what I'm going to do here is, you guys know how to make it. I showed you. You guys see the clock over there? It's basically what we're going to be making. However, we're going to be making a bigger one because it's going to have more repeaters, and that way it goes slower. So there's not like 20 blocks of TNT down there at one time. So, basically what we have to do, just take this here and put these repeaters here. And I believe we'll fix the timing rate later, but for now, we have to actually get the thing, like, started. And then I'll get a rate that I'm comfortable with going, and then we'll go from there with it. Just gonna... Alright, so we want to go a bit slower. Still too fast. That's as slow as we can get it. I think it should work pretty fine. Pretty fun. I meant pretty fine, but I mean, well. So you know what? I actually should not be standing under this, for one thing. Run, run, run. Oh no, I built that too low. That's gonna be an issue. I don't think it matters. I know, I hope the circuitry didn't get busted. I think it should be fine. Yeah, we're good on this part here. So, for one, I probably shouldn't have... So, there's a couple of things that went wrong with that. And, one, I built that way too low. Now, how am I going to get that dispenser? Yeah, I just yeeted myself into the air. Now I have to... Yeah, I know the dispenser failed, because there's nothing in it, because I have to, like... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do what I did with the other one, go up there and crouch into it. That's only 2 blocks, and it penetrated pretty deep, so actually it's working pretty well. Now, let's pray that somehow this doesn't destroy it again, because, I mean, it's still going too fast. I should have maybe got 8 repeaters and filled this side with them, too. But, I mean, it's working, so I'm not going to complain about it. This is basically how these work. However, keep in mind, this one's even more expensive, considering that you need to kill a ton of creepers to get 1 block, because it takes 5 gunpowder, and creepers don't always drop gunpowder. So my suggestion is build a mob farm. Like I said, I'll show you that in another video, probably later today. Either I or Eng will record, and on the SMP, and I'll show you what all we did there. So yeah. As you can see, that works really efficiently because it goes down quite fast. Now, obviously, if you're digging through stone, it's going to be slower because, I mean, yeah, stone takes less damage from TNT, so. But, I mean, still, I mean, that one took like 5 minutes to get down that deep, and this one took like less than a minute. So, we're going to go off and do our next one now. So, I'm going to keep this sandstone on me. because this would take a pretty a nice I'm getting a call on Discord, so I'm gonna wrap up this video and I'm gonna make a part 2. See y'all in another video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed.